Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Let's get into this. This is gonna be a little understanding. The videos I've been doing, I want to get back into them. Whereas while I'm reading the scriptures, point out something that might pop out in the spirit. Give my little understanding about it. A video for me and you, for me to help read, learn, and you to, take the crumbs or whatever I can give, and you be edified with them. So let's get into it. I want to start with this. This is Matthew chapter 5, starting at verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Now that's not talking about you like your homeless person, like your homeless person because he's home because of drugs, drinking. It's talking about that nation. And that nation, that poor nation who don't have their own land and not called by their own and called by bywords and stuff, that is the nation of Israel. So when they say blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, that's talking about the nation of Israel and the elect of the nation of Israel. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Inherit the earth. Not a portion of it. Not just the land of milk and honey. Which will most likely be the capital of the kingdom of heaven, but that his elect will inherit the whole earth. Excuse me. What was that? I think I had actually skipped one. Yeah, I skipped a verse. Blessed are the poor, starting back at verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs are the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. We mourn being in this sinful kingdom. We're going to mourn that, in Jacob's trouble. Even though we expect great things, expect Yahweh to do what he promises he would do. We mourn being in his flesh. We mourn not having our own land. We mourn our women, the degradation our people are in. We mourn. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. We understand that the law, statutes, and commandments generates life. And this lawlessness of sin that we witnessing and have been a part of just generates death, madness. So we hunger for righteousness. We understand how it feels. Or, we understand what adultery feels like. Sin if happened to someone else, you may have had it happen to you. We understand murder. We understand murder. We understand how it feels to be lied to. We understand how it feels to have someone else to covet something of ours. And that makes you paranoid. That might make you to sin. You might kill the man after your own paranoia. We understand how I felt to be stolen from. to steal, the feeling you get after it. We understand all these things and we mourn for righteousness. I mean, we hunger for righteousness. For they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahweh. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yahweh. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Now, this world has been demonizing the Bible, demonizing belief, demonizing the man of faith. And that persecution is coming. Jacob's trouble. In Jacob's trouble. That persecution is coming. They gonna call, they already started, but it's gonna come full force of calling a believer or religious extremist. That time is coming. Persecution is coming. And for those his elect that are persecuted, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil things against you falsely for my sake. That has happened to brothers who go out to the highways and hedges and preach. That has happened to the apostles, the elders, and by association that has happened to you. When you say you're a Hebrew Israelite, boy, they toot their lips up. I remember one time before I started learning GMS, I had went to apply for this job one time. It was at I forgot what that junk called. It's that telemarketer thing that a lot of black folks go to find work. I just told this woman, I couldn't work weekends because at that time I thought Friday sundown to Saturday sundown was the Sabbath. I told this woman that I wouldn't work weekends, and she just went quiet, looked down with her head low. In my mind, I said, shit, shit," and she said, "You a Hebrew Israelite?" I'm like, all right, I told her to. I said, "Yeah," and she was quiet. And I'm like, she literally doing this during the interview. She's literally doing this during the interview. It was unprofessional. It was unrighteous. She was scorned. And she hated what the people said about the white man and stuff like that. But at that time, I believe at that time I had believed, white man still could be saved and all that crap. So, I talked to her and stuff like that, and she was like, "Oh, oh, oh." I'm like, now now that I have the understanding, I know I was wrong back then, for saying that and believing in that. But yeah, persecution is coming. They said once they hear you and you're a Hebrew Israelite, boy, it's like they spirit change. It's like they spirit change. Persecution is coming. I've seen glimpses of it. I've been cursed at recently. I've been cursed. I've been cursed at. I've been cursed at before. While preaching, because I was preaching. I know a lot of brothers been that have happened to them for years. But yeah, persecution is coming for righteousness' sake. But what does he say? Verse 12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted the prophets which were before you. Yahweh willing, if we endure to the end, we will receive that reward. We won't receive it just because we've been cursed out. We won't receive it just because we've been persecuted. We have to endure what's coming until the end. Then we will, his elect will receive that reward. Yahweh willing, man. Yahweh willing, I'll be a part of that. I endure. I don't think I'm gonna be great in the kingdom, but I hope I endure. I hope I endure. Verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if that salt have lost its savor, whether shall it be salted? It is then it is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. And what comes to mind? What's that sound familiar? Being cast out in outer darkness. You know, the five foolish virgin. You lose your savor, you lose your oil. You lose your oil. Verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle, but put it under a bushel, but for a candlestick it is given light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. That's Deuteronomy to what the law is. That's the prophets. That's Jeremiah, Isaiah, Zechariah. The prophets. He haven't come to destroy the Old Testament, so that junk that the law is done away with. Right here, that's a cut on it. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. In Revelations, the vision of Revelation hasn't been fulfilled yet. So the law is not done away with. Verse 18, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Revelation has not been fulfilled yet, so the law is not done away with. Even when Revelation is fulfilled, the law will not be done away with. It will be reinstated. But his people will have the law inside of them. His people will have the law inside of them. Verse 20. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no wise enter into the kingdom of heaven. And with that, I hope you was edified. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Until next time, Yahweh willing, Shalom.